South Park Snow Day, the highly anticipated sequel to The Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole, is finally out, and the consensus appears to be that
consequently, Snow Day occasionally feels more akin to fan-made content than an official extension of the South Park universe.
Playing South Park Snow Day had me frigidly wishing I could be anywhere else.
It doesn't do anything that games 20 years ago didn't do, and sometimes doesn't do the things it does do, as well as those titles, leaving me feeling a little, dejected.
And this is a game designed to be replayed, and that, my friends, is a big problem.
Noisy Pixel is giving South Park Snow Day a 5 out of 10.
Can't recommend anyone waste their time on this cooperative lost cause.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to sit this Blizzard out.
I actually really like this game. Don't get me wrong, it definitely has its share of problems, but after beating the main story and diving into the game's endless waves mode, I feel like I'm still hyped to keep jumping in. The best part of the game is definitely the card management system. When you start a run, you choose an ability to start the run with, and a bullshit card, which is an overpowered card designed to turn the battle to your favor. If you're playing with friends, then you and all involved choose your own card and see what cards the enemy chose before going into battle. As you run through levels, you get to meet with Jimmy, where you can use toilet paper, which is this game's version of currency, to either choose a new card to add to your deck, like more healing, more blast damage, or you can upgrade a card's rarity, which enhances the effects. You also meet with this goth chick, I forget her name, but she lets you collect dark matter, which is the most important currency in the game, or you can sacrifice a card in your deck to max out the rest of the cards in your deck. When you die, you lose your toilet paper, you lose the cards you collected, you only keep the dark matter, which can be used to upgrade your character's health, damage, and how much dark matter they might find, how much health they get back from certain items, how much toilet paper they find. If you've played Returnal or Hades, then you have an idea on how it works. Although this version is way more stripped back and simplified, it's honestly still fun in my opinion, and a lot of that goes to the overall vibe that South Park brings.
Wait, hold on. Ah!
Oh no! You're a scumbag for that.
1 second you're studying cards close, trying to see what your loadout is like and what cards are going to complement that melee and range combo you got going on, and the next second you're
DJ.
And the combat itself is super simple, but I wouldn't call it boring. You get these pissed off abilities that you can trigger. Maybe they let you put down turrets, or hit enemies with cat piss, which makes them fight for you for a bit. Or maybe you can put down turrets, or use this gravity balloon that pulls enemies in and damages them, and then you combine that with a fire spell to maximize damage and blow up everything at the end. Or maybe you can put down turrets.
What the hell? This will put all these snow turns around us.
You got your melee weapons with their basic and charge attacks, and ranged weapons, and again, any of the depth for any of these attacks comes with the cards that you choose when you see Jimmy, but it leads to a fun little gameplay loop, especially when the action throughout the game is so chaotic. There's this endless combat mode made to grind out dark matter, but there's only 4 maps, and it's not endless, it only goes on for 7 waves. I absolutely would have preferred an actual endless mode that goes on until you die, or maybe put a boss at the end, or more maps, which takes me to my first big issue. Why so short? Why only 5 levels? Why no PvP? This game would have been perfect with some PvP that lets you unlock more cosmetics, because honestly, I'm a big fan of the cosmetics we get in the game. Also, the story kind of sucks. It made me chuckle like twice, but overall, I felt ready to hit the skip button throughout most of it. It's just not interesting, but the gameplay isn't as bad as I've been seeing people saying. Maybe if you play single player, I can see the repetitiveness being more apparent, but as it stands, playing with friends is a decent way to spend a weekend. I give you a solid 7 out of 10. We'll see how it goes down the line with some DLC. We'll talk about the DLC when it comes out, but for now, 7 out of 10 I think is a fair thing.
I'll race you to it. Ah, no, I fell!
We're both dumbasses.